Scott, a defeat, what did you make of that this afternoon?
Yeah, I thought, if I'm going to be really honest, which I will be, we come up against a better side today. You know, they were very good. Their managers had probably around 18 months with that group of good players, and I thought they were excellent, you know, and that's where we need to get to, that level. So we've got to give the opposition some credit. I felt that we worked really hard to block up, and our kind of defensive shape was really good at times, and I felt that we made it hard for them. But in 2 moments, we give them far too much respect and room. And I just said to the players, you know, when you're up against a good side like that, the minute you give 2 really good players room, they'll punish you, and we got punished in 2 moments. I thought the second goal was a bit of erratic play by ourselves. We boot the ball up the pitch when we could probably settle down and be calm in the moment and be better. Ball turns over, and then they attack again. And, you know, Dan Crowley gets so much room, you know, too much room for me. So, yeah, we're disappointed with that. And I felt as well, when it was 1-0, I thought we were in a good place. You know, we tested their keeper on a number of occasions in that moment. I felt as if we were the team that looked like we were the team that were going to score next. Wasn't to be, but I can't fault my players' effort. We're just not up to that level yet, but we will be.
You probably had your best spell of the game at 1-0 down. You forced their keeper into a couple of saves, Gilby, Tomlinson, Joe White free kick as well. A good few chances in a matter of just a few minutes. Yeah,
I said that. I felt that at 1-0 we were in a good place. I felt that we were the next team to score. But like I say, we were erratic with our play. We turn the ball over, they go down the other end, and we give them far too much respect and room. Yeah, so obviously when the second goal comes in, it's a real mountain to climb then, especially against a good side like that. But yeah, we come up against a better team than us today. Really, really honest about that. It's really clear to me. But like I say, their managers had a lot more time than I've had with my group, so we'll get there. But we have to react really positively now, because we've got another game in a couple of days' time, so it is what it is.
You talk about that sort of being the level. Did their first goal sort of sum that up, the way it was really pragmatic and well crafted on the edge of the box?
Yeah, but it's only well crafted if you give them that much room. You know, it's really easy if you're more aggressive, and I thought that our defensive shape today was really good, apart from them 2 moments. And the minute you switch off and give them too much room, you know, it's easy for the opposition to score, and that's what we did. We didn't block up well enough in them 2 moments.
The second goal, obviously it's a crucial one. It takes the game away from you when you were in the ascendancy. Was that the most frustrating thing? You talk about being erratic as well in the build-up to that.
Yeah, of course, because I felt we were in a really good moment. Like you say, we'd forced the goalkeeper to make some saves within that kind of 10-15 minute period. I thought that we were the team that looked, you know, the most likely to score the next goal, and we were in a good place. We had no reason to be erratic with our play. We had no reason to turn the ball over, and we had no reason to defend in the manner that we did for that second goal. So yeah, very, very disappointing.
3 defeats in a row now, all very different mannered defeats. But how do you go about sort of tackling the next game now?
Well, the good news is that the next game's soon. We can't wait to get back out there and put it right.
Great stuff, cheers, Scott.
Thank you.
And the first half did feel like 2 very good sides butting heads, didn't it? And I think that the game was always going to change on whoever got that first goal.
Yeah, I thought that it was they had the ball, we had the ball, they had the ball, we had the ball. It was a kind of a half like that. And my message at half-time was, you know, there was just a couple of turnovers, what I felt were cheap. We didn't need to turn it over, because you're playing up against a good side, you're going to spend a lot of time without it now because you've just turned it over. So just be safer with the ball, be better with the ball. You know, let's have our moments with the ball longer and be more efficient with our play. And then I felt if we was to do that, we would create goal-scoring opportunities off the back of that. I thought second half was very similar. I thought we had good moments in the game. But if I'm really honest, they were a better team than us. They were a better side than us. I thought they had good patterns. I thought they had obviously some really good individual players out there, but I thought they were better than us. But like I say, their manager's been there. I don't know what he's been there, 18 months or whatever it is now. He's had a lot of time with that group of players. They're a good side. We're not quite there yet, but we will be.
And it is just down to time, isn't it? They look like they were all on the same wavelength. Do you think that performance is a little bit of a blueprint for something that you'd like to see here?
Of course, yeah. And we have seen it here. I think we have seen it here at times, but we have to get a level of consistency within our performances. And we've got, I think the group in general, since I've been here, have certainly stepped forward with their fitness levels and things like that. I think we're seeing improvements as we go, but it's difficult when I come in, we were 19th in the table, we had to win games. I've had to try and win games and get the group fit and get them an identity that it's really clear. And it's not easy, to do all them three things. And I think there's been periods of times when we've ticked all them boxes, and the last 3 games we've not. So it's down to me in order for me to prepare the team in the next game as well as I can.
I suppose it's a learning experience for you with this group as well, because it's the first, I suppose, difficult run of results that you've had here.
Yeah, you're constantly learning. I think we'll probably learn more from that game than any other game, though, because, like I say, we come up against a really good side today. Lots of learning to take from that. We'll be better for it. But I'm just being really honest. I tried to be honest with the players in there. Can't fault their effort. I thought their effort was good. I thought we asked, enough questions of them. I think we made their goalkeeper do a lot of work. Could we have created more? Yeah. Could we have created better? Yeah. And could we have defended 2 moments better? Yeah, for sure. But we are a work in progress. They're more accomplished at what they do than we are at the moment.